Hi, Katie. Welcome.
Hi.
Did you have any problems finding the place?
No, everything was great. Thank you for the directions.
Yeah.
Well.
Good. Let me begin just by introducing myself. My name's Nicole, and I'm a master's level counseling student at the Chicago School. I'm currently under the supervision of Dr. O'Malley, so it means, everything we talk about will be confidential. I will have to report some things to her. How does that sound to you?
That's fine.
Okay. Today's going to be different than most sessions. I'm going to be asking you a lot of questions just to get to know you better, get to know why you're coming in.
Sure.
Do you have any concerns about that?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Well, I do want to let you know some things that we talk about. If you were to express a desire to hurt yourself or to hurt someone else, or if you were being hurt by someone, I will have to break confidentiality and tell both my supervisor and possibly more people. Does that make sense?
I understand, yeah.
Okay. Well, why don't we start by telling me a little bit about what brings you in. I noticed on your sheet you said that you're just overwhelmed, sad all the time, your energy's lower. Can you tell me more about that?
I don't know. I just haven't been feeling like myself, and also other people have been telling me I haven't been acting like myself. I've just been, I don't know, all of a sudden I have this overwhelming just anxiety, and I feel sad a lot, and I find myself sleeping a lot, and I have a lot to do, but I just can't get the energy to do it.
So you're having a really hard time getting motivated.
Exactly.
How long have you been feeling that way?
Probably for about, I would say, I don't know, a couple months. I would say 3 months, about that.
Okay, so you've had this for about 3 months. Has it gotten worse?
I don't know. Each day I get up and I'm like, all right, today I'm going to get a bunch done, but I don't know. Sometimes it's really hard for me to get out of bed. I just feel like I have so much to do that I don't know where to start, so I just kind of lay there and think about it all, and it causes me to be nervous and things. But I don't know. It's different every day. I would say it has gotten a little bit worse, than 3 months ago.
So about how many times a week are you feeling this way, where you really have a hard time getting out of bed?
I would say about 3 to 4 days a week. It depends on what's going on, but that's the usual case.
So it sounds like it's taking up a lot of your time, and you've had
It is
for quite a while. So what are you currently doing to cope with that?
I did one thing. I enrolled in this meditation class, and it's been kind of helping a little bit. And I have, like I said, a lot of work to do, so I really try my hardest to focus on that, but it's been hard. And I don't know, I used to exercise a lot, but that's decreased, so I hope to get that back going, because I know that helps, but I just don't have the energy to do it right now.
And you described a little bit about how this is interfering with your life and how your friends have commented on it. Can you tell me a little bit more about how you mostly see this interfering with your life?
Whenever, I don't know, I can just think of an example right now. Like a couple days ago, my mom called, and she's like, whenever I call you, you just sound so down and sad. She's like, what's wrong? And I don't really have an answer for her, so I don't know, I just have this overwhelming sadness. And I don't know, my friends are always calling me to go out and things, but I just don't have the energy, and I feel like I have too much to do to go out. So I don't know, I guess that kind of makes me feel like I'm missing out on something, but at the same time I just don't really feel like going out, so it's kind of confusing. So I don't know, I guess it's kind of impairing my relationship with my mom, who I used to talk to a lot, but now I just get like agitated and stuff when I talk to her.
So you kind of isolated yourself?
Yeah, I guess a little bit.
Okay. And are you able to get your schoolwork done?
Yeah, I get it done. I don't know if I'm doing the best I could be doing, but it gets done.
And do you work in addition to school?
I do. I work part-time as like a nanny. I babysit a little girl. And I guess I'm doing, I do well there. The baby likes me. But at the same time, I feel like I'm not all there. I'm just, down,
Okay. So you're kind of physically there, but emotionally and mentally
exactly.
You're somewhere else. So what made you come to counseling now?
Well, one of my friends, she suggested that, you know, I can really confide in her, and I've been talking to her, and she's said that she went into counseling before, and she said it really helped. So she kind of gave me the push, because I've been kind of talking to her a lot, and I think it's been too much. So she said, "Maybe try this." So.
Well, I think we can really, talk about a lot of these things and work through these. And one thing that we'll talk about later on in the session is ways that we can, boost your energy and find more enjoyment. So we will focus on that. Does that sound
Yeah, that
good
sounds
to you?
good.
So I noticed that you said that you had sought counseling in the past when you were a child. Do you want to tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, when I was younger, I think it was around, I don't remember the exact age, 6 or 7, I was terribly afraid of the dark and couldn't sleep at night, so my parents sent me to a counselor, I guess. And so I don't really remember, I just remembered that he gave me some tapes to listen to fall asleep, but that's the only thing I really remember. And then also when I was in high school, me and my family were in family therapy, so those are my 2 experiences with it.
Okay. And how long were you and your family in family therapy for?
I would say about, I don't remember exactly, probably about a year.
Okay. And what were the reasons for going to therapy then?
I just wasn't following their rules basically, and I don't know, their punishments, I guess they would call it, weren't working.
Okay.
And so we just weren't getting along at all, and so they sought out therapy for us, which, I don't know, I didn't really like it at the time, but now I kind of see.
Kind of helped with the relationship?
A little bit.
At that time, did you go individually, or was it always with
No,
your
it was
family?
a group, yeah, it was always us.
Okay. And how old were you then?
I was about 15 or 16, somewhere in between there.
Okay. Have you ever been hospitalized in the past?
Once, but that was for a car accident.
Okay.
I broke my neck, so I was in there for
Wow.
a few days, but that's the only time.
It's gonna be really scary.
Yeah, it was not good.
And how long ago was that?
That was around the same time. It was around when I was 16.
Okay.
16
You
years old.
received enough
Mhm.
treatment and support.
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
Yeah. Are you currently on any medications?
Nope.
Have you taken any in the past?
I have taken medication for depression, which was during the time when I was going through all that with my family. It was Zoloft. I took it for about a year, but not since. Nothing.
Okay. And have any of your family members ever sought treatment for themselves? I know you mentioned twice that they were, seeking treatment more for
Yeah.
issues surrounding your obedience and fear of the dark.
Right. They currently are having some problems, so they're in couples counseling, and I think my mom does individual, but that's all I know.
Okay, great.
I don't know about anything in the past.
So I'm going to ask you a little bit more about your social history and your family. Where are you currently living?
I'm currently, I've been living in the city with a roommate for a while, but I currently just moved out into my own place, so,
Okay.
yeah.
How was that move for you?
It was nice. I was ready for a change, but it was also stressful with everything going on. And yeah, it's been different living by myself, but hopefully it'll be good.
It's working out?
Mhm.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. Where do you consider home?
Chicago.
Okay, so you're from here?
Yeah,
All right.
pretty much. I went to high school in Palatine. I've been here since then. Before that, I lived in Portland, Oregon. That's where I grew up. So
Okay.
kind of both are home, but I've been here longer, I think.
So your parents are relatively nearby?
Yeah.
Okay. How often do you see them?
Probably anywhere from, I don't know, probably 3 times a month.
Okay. Do you have brothers and sisters?
I have 2 older brothers and 1 older sister, and
What is your relationship like with them?
it's good. I don't see them much, but just because they're older, they have families and their own things going on.
Okay.
So we don't get together much, but it's good.